Oh man, that was a great fucking game. Holy hell! What a game! 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 Yo, Ash,
Yeah,
that was a fucking great game, bro.
yeah, maybe. It was a cool game.
No way, a nigga sad. Oh yeah, cause your team didn't win the fucking. Ah,
It's a cool day.
tough.
The game was alright. You know the bull.
Even
Do
didn't
you
get their
know? Do
pick.
you know the Bulls are also giving the Spurs another lottery pick in 2025
Why?
because for the DeMar trade,
Oh
we're giving them
man.
another first. I found that out. I remember that.
Oh man, giving up picks that far away for DeMar DeRozan is crazy.
Three years we have been the worst team in the association. Bottom three. 3 years we don't get a first. This year we fall out the top three. We're really you only want the top 2.5. You come out, bro, and I see the I see Mark Tatum has he's the Rockets are there, and I stopped. I froze in place for like 30 seconds because I didn't even like it was coming. It was coming in. I'm like, wow. And then I realized we're drafting a 6'7" Ben Simmons who he hasn't played against grown men ever. Not once. Not once in his life. And that's who they're about to draft with their fourth pick after taking Jabari Smith Jr. last year. I'm about to be in the same conference that has Chet, Zion, Ja,
Wemby,
and
Wemby.
Wemby.
All right, now
I
that's
have to
all
see
that. I
Wemby
don't.
and Chet 8 times a year.
All right, so now nobody doesn't care about that. Lakers and Nuggets
You're about
game
to
one
go home in
recap.
5, big dog. Nobody cares about you niggas either, bro.
Um, by far one of the best games I've seen in the playoffs in quite some time. If you all been following me, I wish throughout the playoffs I was just like recording my thoughts. I ain't gonna lie, next year we're probably not gonna do Twitter Spaces. We're probably gonna do just I'm just gonna probably just record this shit on the second channel. Um, but if you've been following me, regardless if it's on here, on Player's Choice, or anywhere you just kind of heard me say my thoughts on this, my biggest fear about the Lakers and how they defend Jokic kind of came to fruition. But before I get to that, man, I have to give a lot of credit to Anthony Davis for what he did today. By far the best Laker out there. Finished the game out with 40 and 10, was sensational from start to finish, was doing everything that he can do and everything that he was asked to do defensively. Shout out to Austin Reeves. Made some huge shots down the stretch of that fourth quarter. Finished with 11 points in the fourth quarter of his 23 points. Shout out to Rui. Came out there, played great minutes on both sides of the floor. Was by far the difference maker and potentially our X factor for the remainder of the series. And LeBron for 47 and a half minutes was great. That last shot that he took when he had been setting up Jamal Murray to get him in foul trouble, for him to settle for a 3-pointer just made absolutely no fucking sense. That was just an egregiously bad decision. Um, on the other side, I think that shout out and shout out to Jamal Murray, shout out to KCP, MPJ. All Bruce Brown came off the bench, gave quality minutes. All of them were making their shots, and Aaron Gordon played great defense on the other side of the floor. But it's this cannot be stressed enough. And people think that I was hyperbolic. People think that I am crazy at times when I say the things I say about Jokic. Jokic is by far one of the greatest offensive players I've ever laid my eyes on, and I don't, and it shouldn't be crazy for anybody to say that. The things that he was doing in that first half was just ridiculous, and it didn't change until Darvin Ham made the adjustment by putting Rui on him and having AD roam. But for people out there who've been following me, that's what I was saying about if you put AD on if you put AD on Jokic, you're gonna have a very difficult time playing defense because you have to figure out there has to be a way to still protect passing lanes and the basket if Anthony Davis is pulled that far removed from the basket. There has to be a way to protect the rim if he's that far away from the rim if he's defending Jokic. And to make the adjustment was the right decision to make. But that first half and the things that Jokic was basically doing for the first 2 to 3.5 quarters, it was ridiculous. He was picking apart that defense left and right as I thought he would do. He finished a game off with what I think he had a 34 point, 20 rebound, 14 assist game. Like my fucking god! Like I don't know how people watch Jokic and are not enamored by the things that they're watching from him, bro. I just don't. I just don't get it. I'm always confused by that. But the things that we did to change, shout out to Darvin Ham. I give Darvin Ham a lot of flack. He made the adjustment, put Rui on him in the second half, had AD roaming, and that right there was an easy difference maker for what they were able to do on the defensive side of the floor. Offensively, LeBron, as he normally does, he found the weakest link offensively, defensively for the Nuggets. Got Jamal Murray in pick and roll action, set the switch, and had Jamal Murray defending him out there in space. Couldn't do it. Got him in foul trouble, and was basically on the brink of crossing through the finish line, but then decided to pull up for a three. But that right there are two great game plans to walk away with. That the Jamal Murray one, I don't know what the counter to that is. It may be let Austin Reeves or whoever just shoot, or let it's probably going to be, especially if Ham plays dumb and does something really dumb. If Ham decides to put Schroeder out there in those closing lineups, what's his name? What's his name? Mike Malone is probably just going to put Jamal Murray on.
Now BBU's cooking me, low. I can't escape nowhere, dog.
Oh man, you're
I
cooked.
can't go nowhere, man. This got to be
Mike.
the worst day ever.
Oh God,
This
Mike.
nigga
Mike.
James was getting cooked for getting dog fired. Like, okay, man. What did I do to deserve any of
Oh
this
my God.
nonsense, bro?
Mike Malone is probably going to put Jamal Murray on Schroeder. So when Schroeder sets the screen, you can now double off of that and then have LeBron pass to Dennis Schroeder instead of Austin Reeves or D'Angelo Russell. And Schroeder is a much worse 3-point shooter than those two. But allowing Reeves to kind of catch on fire like that was a huge difference maker for us as well. So that might be the adjustment that they make. So if they do give up the switch, or if they do want to give up the wide open look, they're giving it up to a worse 3-point shooter. And in terms of the Nuggets counter, it may be more Jeff Green minutes to try to stretch out Anthony Davis as much as you can. But Jeff Green, I'm living with that. All in all, though, this is a great game, like a really great game one. And I really don't know if the Lakers have enough offensive firepower to repeat anything close to what they just did. But a lot of things that the Nuggets did today are things that they can repeat over and over and over again, and that is kind of concerning and scary. But walking out of game one with some strategy, some game plan, some adjustments that are effective for the Lakers is a huge positive, and competing with them offensively is also a huge positive as well. I do expect the Warriors, it's not the Warriors, I do expect the Nuggets to look better defensively in some regards in game two and moving forward. But I also do believe that the Lakers have found a really nice. They didn't really find it. People, Doc Rivers kind of did this earlier in the year. I know people love to revise history, but in the first half of that matchup between Embiid and Jokic, Embiid was getting his shit cooked by Jokic, and then they finally decided to put PJ Tucker on Jokic in the second half, and have Embiid roam around. And so it just cut off passing lanes, and it also cut off a lot of post moves that Embiid could do as well.
Bro, shut up.
So, I mean, that Jokic could do. This nigga KB is waving. Jesus
Nobody
Christ.
cares, man. Like, why does basketball such a shitty sport? I
Your
can't
K,
even
Yeah,
your
lie,
K, your
bro.
K, your K, your KB.
said I knew my foot. Yeah, what's up?
KB. You've had a top two pick recently, right?
Tight shit.
Mm, mm.
I ain't
Yo,
gonna
man,
lie. I ain't gonna lie, Ash. Though I'm with you. That shit went to waste, my nigga.
Nigga, I actually don't even know who had a worse day, the Rockets or the Bulls. I'm not a. I don't know who had a
Yo,
worse day.
Ash,
I really
did you
don't.
see? Yo, I got a stat for y'all niggas, bro. West, she gave me some like, you know what I'm saying, some great news about my nigga Jokic, man. In single
What
coverage,
happened?
when this nigga was being guarded by Anthony Davis,
Cooked him.
1 point. What was the stat? One
Cooked
point
him.
five six
One
points per
point
possession.
five
1.5
seven
3
points
points.
per possession. Nigga, that shit is wild, bro.
I don't know why people thought that AD defending him was an answer. That's not an answer. I don't know why.
Oh,
I
if you would have
posted it in
talked,
the
if you would have talked
jumbo.
to
It's
these
in the
Laker
jumbo.
niggas before the
But look,
fucking
Oh
y'all
man,
peep that
series, they
stat,
would have
bro.
told you
Peep
otherly,
that
bro.
That's a
stat.
crazy stat right there. I'm not
Bro,
gonna lie.
does anybody even care, man? Like, no,
Ash,
chill,
you
bro.
okay, bro? You okay, twin? How you doing?
Life
Rockets.
just
I
life
Low,
just
asked
been
low.
him
How
for
do
getting.
the
you feel about
Lakers.
that, bro? 15
Life just been
possessions,
going
Bro.
10
downhill.
for
That nigga dropped
13 from the
35,
field,
21,
bro.
and
Do,
14,
do you
bro.
know? Do you know
In
I started
regulation.
this day off with no food in my fridge, bro? Like, I knew it was a sign from God, dog. It was a sign.
Oh my gosh.
Nah, this is
It was a
crazy.
sign. He does it to me every day, every month, every
Low.
year.
Low.
This nigga Low said, "Stop putting AD on
That
Jokic."
is because that. I mean, I don't understand.
He
And
trolling.
I'm fine with Darvin trying shit, but like that was just such a like once the first quarter was done, that was such a dumb move to make. Like stop putting this nigga on here, bro.
Jamal
But
Murray has ear
y'all ran
infection.
3 guards. Like, what you expect, nigga? Like,
That three
But
guard
but but
I
he
ain't
special,
gonna
but he
hold
bro.
you
did.
too. Not for nothing. LeBron started the game off 9 for 13, finished it 9 for 16. He didn't close as well as it may have seemed.
It
Wait,
didn't make
LeBron
sense.
took
Is what he
29
I
did
don't I
shots.
that
don't I don't think
three.
he I don't think he closed that well. I don't
Yeah,
think
he
so.
didn't
hello?
close that well.
Yeah.
Wait, LeBron took 29 shots.
Swiper, you're
No,
here.
I'm
Swiper.
glad Swiper
He said
did.
Swiper.
16.
Swipe
Swiper.
No way
At
you
least,
did
at
that, my
Swiper.
least, at
nigga.
least Swiper can have had a
Please
good day.
reevaluate
Hey,
some shit.
wait, hold on. I need to
Swiper.
ask a question to the room real quick.
Swiper, my
Hold
brother. I try
on,
to
let me
tell
let me
these
ask a
niggas,
question
man.
to the room real quick because I see Wes put it up, and I was going to ask this earlier. What did Nikola Jokic shoot versus Anthony Davis in this game?
It was
10 for
ridiculous.
13,
10 for
my brother.
13.
Wow. So
10
This
for
nigga's
13.
do
disgusting.
you also know that in the regular season that Jokic shot in this regular season, by the way, that Jokic when matched up versus Anthony Davis shot 15 for 18 from two?
Oh.
Jesus.
Okay.
But
Nah,
Well,
he take he take
but
that matchup
I'm
personal.
not
I'm happy
well.
you got something to cheer about.
I have
This is
something to
this
cheer
is this
about.
is
I'm not even. This is not even
this
gloating.
is
This is not even a
he.
gloat. I'm just.
But
I'm saying
Swiper. He's a
Nah,
Bulls
it's
yo,
fan.
what
Swiper,
What's up,
this is
low?
just every day at the office, bro.
He's a Rockets fan. He's a Rockets fan.
Hey,
Swiper.
what up?
Relax.
I saw a lot of Laker fans talking about, oh, we're never gonna see this fake shooting again. Like them niggas didn't shoot the From same the field goal Lakers or fucking percentage.
Relax.
from the Nuggets.
The
Bro, they were
Nuggets.
saying it about the Nuggets and acted like they did not shoot 54% from the field, bro.
Well,
Like, what? I
Yeah,
think
like Wes,
that
aren't
shit
those
was the
guys?
dumbest shit I've ever
Well,
seen. Let
yeah.
me say this. So the two things that need to happen immediately, because I mean, again, I already suspect that they're going to win both of these home games. So I think they're a better player. They have the better team. Like it's just really that simple. But I think a lot of this comes down to that they have to make two immediate adjustments that I don't know why they took so long. Which they got it out, and they have a day now to make these adjustments. But I am by no means, and I mean by no means, am I giving up a single switch to LeBron James anymore on Jamal Murray? Because the fact of the matter is, you have to commit to showing and leaving and like showing and bailing immediately, or you trap him and make him pass the ball. Like there is no more isolation in the post for Jamal Murray. That's over. Like that's dead. Because the whole entire game, they were literally just allowing this action to continue to happen. And I was just sitting here like, all right, so is Murray or like what's the miscommunication here? Like why is this taking so long to make this adjustment? And again, the Nuggets, they didn't want to get beat like on the three from LeBron James. But I'm like, do you not know that LeBron is shooting 26% from three in the playoffs? Who cares? If he pulls up from 26 feet, fine, live with it. But don't keep giving up an action that creates another action. I'm sorry, I don't know if y'all know this. LeBron James is one of the greatest playmakers of all time, if not the best. So if you're going to put him in the post, why would you give him that much time with 5 dribbles? By the way, he was traveling his tail off every post possession, but they're not going to call that
Yeah,
stuff.
that's what LeBron
But
does,
again, but
Swiper.
they're not going to
that
call
They
that.
that
don't call
little
that shit.
But here's
They
the
nah,
let
issue.
that nigga, bro. They dead ass let that nigga spin and land on his pivot foot,
bro, that
bro.
should be wild every
That
time
is
I
the
see it.
craziest
It's
shit in the
so
That
world.
was
crazy,
crazy. I'm
right,
not gonna
But
lie.
but
Wes?
look, but
That
look,
little
but look,
man
Wes,
is
but
so
look, Wes. So
crazy.
that's the first thing. The next thing is you better believe I think the Lakers are going to start Rui next game, and I think I told you they're going to make that adjustment by game 3. I said they're going to make that adjustment, and as soon as they do, I guarantee you the Nuggets are about to absolutely murder that rotation, because what's going to happen is they're going to put Rui in the horn set at the top of the key, and they're going to it's going to be either AG or Jokic as the ball handler, and they're going to make
that's what KD said.
right. They're
That's
going.
what literally I
I
said.
literally said the same.
They are going,
Make
and
AG
this. Hey,
shoot.
Wow, looks like you're all basketball.
This is what's going to happen, bro. They're going to make.
This nigga
Go
ass.
get some ass, nigga. I'm tired of you today,
Hold on.
man. Go get some ass,
Low.
please.
Hold
Man,
Go
on,
ahead,
let me
no,
hear-
son.
let me
you
hear- let me
gotta
hear
respect
Swiper.
your
Let me hear
brothers.
Swiper.
He's in mourning.
They're gonna what they're
Fourth
gonna
overall
do.
pick, Brandon Miller.
What?
First team all
Oh,
First
shit.
team all
Y'all have a
Go ahead, go Swiper. Go ahead.
No. I was just gonna say. I think what they're gonna do is I am making Anthony Davis make a decision. So if you want to run the hump and try to go under or try to be slow on, and you don't want to give it up, and you want to like stay with AG, I'm going downhill immediately, and I'm making you stay with me, because I think the thing is
my life.
the faster that Jokic moves, the more trouble the defense is in. So if he commits to just blitzing Davis downhill and making him stay with him, then again he has no choice but to stay with you. Or I'm doing an empty side 4-5 pick and roll. So if you want to do some nonsense and not switch, easy. I'm just going to run the baseline, and then you're going to be trapped, and you're going to have to make a decision. So you're going to give him an AG oop, or you're going to give a floater for me, because I'm going to cook you either way. But the fact of the matter is, Anthony Davis is by far the best defensive player in the playoff, and just got absolutely put on roadblock for 34, 21, and 14 by the best player in the world.
That sounded racist.
So again, we're having this conversation. We said this before the series. I said that, Anthony Davis, he's the best player. He's not just going to let Jokic do whatever. I'm sorry. Jokic was 3 of 3 from the 3-point line. He was 7 of 8 from the free throw line, and he shot 9 of 14, 64% from 2. So once again, a lot of tough shots. But I think for me is, I'm not even, like I said, not overly excited about it, because it is what it is. But the fact of the matter is this: they have to make 2 significant changes to what they're going to do next game. I do think they will, because they have no choice but to. But this is going to be an all-time series, because guess what? LeBron James can't take a game off. AD cannot take a game off. The Nuggets will not give you a game. They will make you beat them the same way they did Devin Booker and Kevin Durant. You're going to have to play the best game of your playoff life in order to put us away. And AD was great.
I was about to say, if we're being honest with ourselves, though, tonight was that night.
Right.
Sadly, tonight was the night. And what's I'm already seeing Nick Wright and Kendrick Perkins completely. I don't know. It's so interesting to me, people's different perspectives. So Kendrick Perkins says the Lakers should feel extremely confident going into Game 2 on Thursday. Nick Wright says prop to Jokic for playing essentially perfect offensive basketball for the first 3 quarters.
He's
acting
acting
enough to get the win.
Like the nigga hasn't been perfect all fucking.
Bro,
it's
fucking Nick Wright, bro.
It's like they're not playing against the best offense in the NBA.
And it's like the Nuggets can't adjust either.
Man, we listen to
the thing that kills me
LeBron's
about
damn
this
Nick
whole
Wright.
thing, like,
Well,
I think
the number one
defense.
and
Hey,
Low.
Hold on.
Hey,
The
listen,
thing that's
man.
killing me
Y'all have
about
a
this
good
whole
night,
thing
man. I hope
before
y'all
Low
have a good
finishes.
day, because I know I'm not, man.
You'll be okay. I'm in
I
Thompson all
asked,
the way, bro. He's coming. He's coming.
the
bro.
thing
Love
that
you,
like
bro.
really is just I'm so perturbed by the Lakers. A lot of the fans of the Lakers and people who are rooting for them keep making it seem like, okay, Denver just was so sensational with shot making, and this is true. But the shot quality they were able to generate for like the first 30 minutes of the game was
Who are you talking
literally
about?
all time great.
But like
Everything was
Who
on
are
point.
you talking about? The
But
Nuggets?
then on top of that,
The
hold on,
Lakers
Kenny.
doubled
But
early
then,
so many times in that
but
first half, bro. Like what?
and then on top of that, no one is talking about the other side. The Lakers had one of the best shooting performances they're gonna have. The
But you
Lakers are
just
not a
talked about shot
45%.
quality. Like they got a high shot quality. A lot of them were open.
No. That's it's different for a team that actually is that good at shooting compared to a team that isn't that good at shooting.
Yeah, but
Do you think the Lakers and
I think the
Nuggets are
Lakers. I think the Lakers
the
got
same
good.
caliber of shooters?
I'm not saying that, but I think the Lakers got good shots for their good shooters, and they're good shooters.
No, I'm
Yeah, they
not.
did in the third quarter and in
In the
the
third and
fourth.
the fourth, I believe so.
Right. That's the second
Yeah,
half they did that.
them slow
But
switches
that
from
was
Murray,
before.
bro. When he was leaving
On
Austin
the
Reeves
rep,
open, that was
on the
bad,
rep
bro.
That
screen,
shit was killing me, bro.
Yeah, those are
when
great.
they Yeah. I think
But
Jamal just had
and
a
Jamal credit, he was in foul trouble,
Jamal
but
just had a
still,
rough
yeah.
day in general on the defensive end. And I mean, some of it is schematic. You know, you got to keep them away from those switches. They tried to get ahead with like pre-switching, but I don't think they did a great job.
They were being
They
so
were slow
hesitant,
with it
Eli.
though.
Like, what are you doing? Just go. Like, you have to go. Like, you need to go. Like, just go commit. You got to go. Just go get there. Again, I am living with Jamal. I am 1,000% living with LeBron James having open 3-pointers for half a second or whatever you think it's going to do. If he hits it, he hits it. But I'm not giving Austin Reed a wide open 3-pointer down the stretch of the forecourt. That's just
Twice.
not going to
No, I'm
happen.
talking more
Yeah,
about.
three times.
I'm talking more about when he was switch hunted. But I think, yeah, I think the Lakers got good looks and they knocked them down. I don't like they. I don't. And I think the same for the Nuggets, at least from three. Like I think the where people talk about like some of the shot making and shooting regression was like the 70% from mid range. That's probably gonna regress a little bit. The same way that like the Lakers 3-point percentage is
Uh,
probably. What you mean?
I like those look that KCP was getting off the dribble
And he
handoffs
hit
too
them,
as
nigga.
well
But you don't hit
as
them at
CJ.
70%. That's not normal.
Yeah, I know, but okay, yeah. I thought we were talking about shot quality. The
I
shot
said
quality
they.
from all
I
over
said
from.
dude. I think which 3-pointers, right, are very variance based, right? Oh, we understand that, and like the degree of percentage varies from game to game, and the mid range is not as variance based, right? So when there's an outlier percentage from the mid range, it's more likely to return to normal and stay at normal than 3-pointers, which is why I pointed it out. 70% from the mid range is just not normal. It's not something that you can continue to do.
Well, I thought you were just talking about shot quality.
I
I think the
said the
shot
shot
quality they got
quality
all
was
of them.
good. I didn't argue against that. I was
Yeah.
just talking about
No,
the
but
percentage.
what I'm saying is I don't think that's changing though. I think the Nuggets have too many
They
ways.
can
I'm
get
not saying
those.
you're
They can
saying this.
get
I'm
those
not. I'm not
shots
saying
because
that
the
you're
space
saying
is
this.
going to be available. I didn't deny that. I'm saying that
Yeah.
naturally that percentage is more likely to not fluctuate, but instead stabilize and stay stabilized in comparison to like 3-point percentage, which throughout the series is probably going to fluctuate because that's just how that number works, right? But
How many paint
Yeah.
points did the Lakers have this game? I'm actually curious.
50, 50, same amount, same amount.
Yeah, they both had 50.
Yeah.
Uh,
Lakers have 48, the Nuggets have 50.
okay. How much in the second? How much in the second half
Uh,
Who for who?
for the Lakers? I'm actually curious.
Uh, but and I agree in that. And until swipe KB, you gotta mute. Somebody gotta mute up because it's like
It's not
a
me.
lot of feedback. Or Eli.
I wasn't
And
even
I
I
and
wasn't even
what
unmuted, bitch. Nah, I'm just talking.
Eli, yes, you were.
were
Go on
you
mute, nigga.
were.
I love lying, bro.
What Swiper said is correct though. The one thing about the Nuggets is that they kind of have like so many different counters, and so they kind of just in the flow of the post ups, especially in the low block for what's his name for Jokic. But yeah, they're probably just going to pull out if they try to go to the Rui matchup again, which I'm not mad at Darvin Ham from doing, because it is. I think it's by far the best way to go about doing it. If they go in that matchup, they're just going to take Rui out of the lane and just beat this nigga over the stick with pick and rolls. And I don't I don't know what Rui's gonna do in that type of environment. I think he played fine for whatever you're expecting out of him to throw a body at him while AD is kind of roaming and
He went
helping.
8 of 11 from the field today, dude. Like the only reason he
That
missed
shit
two
gonna
shots
wear
because of
overtime though.
Michael Porter Jr. got him from backside.
Yeah. So I think Rui all around just played great, and I think they are going to have to just stick with it because the Darvin deciding to go small and not playing Vando. Because all right, so the reason why for people out there, the reason why he decided to take Vando out of the starting lineup is because he knew how much of a negative offensive he would be, which then would basically allow Jokic to not play defense, which then would mean that anytime that AD and LeBron, or really anybody, but in particular those two, got to the basket, not only would they have to beat their initial defender, but then you're also being met with Jokic at the rim. And not to say that Jokic is his elite level rim protector, but he looked great today in those moments in which he was meeting AD at the basket, which FYI, in the beginning of the game, AD he started the game 2 for 7. The way that AD kind of got things moving a lot more is by taking a lot more shots away from the basket, floaters, hit the three, attacking the basket at different angles instead of just doing it linear. So in the grand scheme of things, just having another body down there is going to make it more difficult for both of them. So that's why Vando wasn't on the floor. So he has to find a much bigger
And
size.
I don't know why they were playing so tight to him, bro, on backside. Like when Vando was in the game, it's like the Nuggets weren't even aware that like, oh, we don't need to guard him. Like they were like
at
staying
all.
way too
I
attached.
remember KCP was like right up on him on that one where
Yeah,
he got that like swipe, I think, or he got a foul, I think.
yeah. There's just
Man,
been
I
no
just
need.
I still
But
don't.
but
You
but
know,
long story short, playing a forward out there who has some type of offensive game while also just being a size out there is going to be the best way to go about doing it while allowing AD to roam. I just fear what Rui's going to look like when he's trying to defend in space and he's defending pick and roll and he's going to have to be out there making decisions in real time that he clearly just doesn't have the reps to do so. But all in all, bro, as a Laker fan, bro, shout out to Austin fucking Reeves, bro.
Money.
we
That
went
nigga's
through
getting
the
a bag.
yeah, we went through the beginning of the playoffs, kind of questioning what type of player he's going to be, and even though he has had his downs, for the
He was
most
mid
part,
in the first half though.
yeah, but for the most part, for a player who's in his sophomore, an undrafted prospect in his first playoff run in his sophomore season, who doesn't have any reps at playing basketball at this level, we all know for a fact there's other players in NBA history who played on better teams with less offensive responsibility, and they do not look as good as what Austin Reeves is doing right now. He is playing great basketball. I have all the praise for him. Shout out to Rui himself, another young player who was playing garbage basketball out in Washington. He's playing very pivotal minutes right now for a Lakers team that is needing him to do probably more than anyone expected him to do, and he is meeting that challenge. Shout out to Anthony Davis for what he did tonight as well. The question of can he be the best player in a championship caliber team? He is clearly answering that call right now. And I said it on playback. I'm gonna say it now. That nigga's better than Joel Embiid. Y'all can be mad at me all y'all
Oh,
fucking want.
oh,
It's a
oh,
fact. That's a
wow.
fact.
Oh, wow. That's
Yeah.
so fucking crazy, Lo. I wonder who the fuck was saying that. And you, oh my God, I'm so fucking angry right now, nigga, because you dead.
Hey,
That's my take. I'm taking that take. So my take is that Anthony Davis is better than Joel Embiid, and more
in a
importantly though,
playoff setting for sure.
probably just all around.
No, not
Um,
in a regular season setting.
uh, uh, but the bigger takeaway is that the Lakers, for a team that kind of struggles offensively at times, they played great today, and I have to give them all the praise in the world for what they did and them just being able to keep up with what the Nuggets were doing. I applaud them. I truly, truly do applaud what they were doing. There's nothing really negative for me to say for a team that I don't really think has that much negative things for me to say.
Yo, you such a bitch.
bro, why
You
do I
used to
keep
damn
seeing on
mute.
the
You used
TL?
to damn mute the
Hey,
space.
let's show love to
Hey, it's
So
Michael Porter
Swiper. It's
weird,
Jr.,
You
bro.
used to
bro.
Like
damn mute
Michael
the space
Porter
when I would
Jr.
say things
really
like that,
has
man.
like
Yo,
God
Bro,
knows,
he
Swiper,
bro.
shot over Reeves, bro. He's like
Yeah, he
yo,
plays
5
Bro,
feet taller than
effective.
Reeves.
Michael
Swiper.
Porter Jr. is a true fucking X factor. Like I
That's what
really
I'm saying.
believe
That's
his
what I'm
X
saying,
factor
bro.
is going
I
to
agree.
lead the
He was
Nuggets
shooting
to
over
win the
Austin
chip.
That's
Reeves.
what
He
I'm
was
saying.
shooting
He
over
shooting
Austin
over
Bro, but the
Reeves.
Austin
thing is,
Nigga,
Reeves,
low,
you
bro.
just
Like,
sat there gawking Austin Reeves
low. I was just, I was
2
just,
Nigga, he's a
years.
bro.
guard.
Nigga,
Oh wow, he's a
It's
okay,
just simple.
guard.
okay.
Dennis Schroeder
Listen,
not
Let's
starting the
talk
next
that
game though.
motherfucking
We
shit.
could agree on that. He's not
Laker
starting the
fan,
next game.
Laker fans
bro.
just
Niggas
Nah,
on the
nah, he
TL are
will.
so
That
weird.
nigga D-Lo not.
Niggas are talking about.
D'Angelo
you
Russell.
He's
go
gonna get
replace
fucking
D'Lo.
cooked.
Fuck that nigga, bro.
That nigga
Hey,
Yeah,
look,
fuck
D-Lo
hey,
D'Lo.
look.
We could agree on that too. But
D'Lo
Hold on.
plays the exact same as he plays in the regular season. Like he's the same shot quality and everything.
Hey, it's like check the jumbo when it loads. LeBron Muse. It's about Eric Lewis, bro.
Did you guys see?
Can't see it.
Did you guys see the
That's real
Jokic
Yeah,
video?
weird.
when it loads, just know it's about Eric Lewis, bro. It's not about Jokic, bro. It's about Eric Lewis.
Bro, this nigga is dead sending
All
tweets
right,
Anyways,
from an account named Braun
bro,
Muse,
niggas
nigga.
are
Well, they're
saying,
blaming the
Y'all got
so
referee.
saved.
So
Y'all
fucking,
got saved
bro.
on
Yo,
the
The
what?
stretch.
account is literally, bro. The account is literally dedicated to another
Bro,
grown man.
you are such an eater, bro.
Nah,
Like, do you
it's
know
the
that?
other way around, nigga. You're
No, it's
clearly
you,
on it,
nigga.
nigga.
I was talking to
Jokic,
Swipe.
just all on it, nigga. Like, oh my god.
No
yeah,
way
he's
you
like, what's
just
wrong with
did
you?
that.
Down.
No way you just did
Hey,
that.
Hey,
There's no way he just
That
did
is
that,
in
anyways,
bro.
fact
Right?
what I. Yo, that's
let me
my
talk.
favorite
Let me talk
sound. No,
about
no, no,
Michael
no.
Malone
I
real
lied.
quick.
Eli, you a different nigga, bro.
That's my favorite sound. There we go.
Eli, you a different nigga, bro.
Yo, all right. Lakers are so lucky
Who
that
said you
Michael
could
Malone.
talk?
Shut your ass up, bitch. Anyways,
Oh,
y'all are
Come
so
on now,
lucky
nigga. Nigga,
that
you're
Michael
from Denver.
Malone.
You don't even get
But
down like that. Let's keep it. I'm not even gonna scream at you, young nigga. I
I'm from
know how you
Atlanta. I'm
niggas.
from Atlanta. What? What you
You're
talking
from
about?
Atlanta. Oh, I know how
Yeah,
you niggas get down. I don't even want to talk to you.
exactly. All right. Anyways, y'all Lakers fans are so lucky. Michael Malone and his nepotism coaches, bro, are terrible, man. There were like his race timeouts. Nothing productive is going on, man. There's nothing happening. I feel that Malone.
When today or ever?
I feel
He's been great in this playoffs.
today.
He didn't have. He wasn't the problem. The issue was they just could. There were two things they didn't do well, and the Lakers scored about 30 points off those two things down the stretch of the game. That was the issue.
He
Nah, he didn't make an adjustment after the
his
Lakers made their
so
adjustment.
especially okay.
So
So we won in the Sun series, and my only complaint was him playing Jeff Green. But I'm always going to be mad at him playing Jeff Green because he's terrible. But that's just my personal bias.
I mean, he hit that tough three in the corner though. That was a tough.
Man,
That was a
he's the
clutch ass
reason.
three.
He's the reason
he
why the
was
Lakers
wide
came
open.
back
What are
every
you
single
talking?
time. Because him and Christian Brown,
He's just so bad on offense, bro.
yeah, because him and Christian Brown, they're the same offensively, man. They can dunk, but the Lakers are not going to give them dunks because AD.
I know he shoots like 80% at the rim, but he is not a good finisher through contact. Like if a
And
That's from free
if
throws.
a body is there, this nigga is
Jeff,
not finishing, and he's a terrible spacer. There's
yeah,
just no
no, it's
value.
funny. The Nuggets are not going to get any credit for winning this series. I can already
Pablo,
feel it.
Niggas
I can already feel it.
Facts,
But
bro.
already.
Facts.
swipe. I told you that already. I told you that. I told
It's
you that.
all gonna turn into like AD Bron
I
or the
told I
referee
told you
or
that.
The
something.
series.
Like Jokic is the only player with 2 30-20-10 games in the playoffs in NBA history, and it's like referees, perfect three quarters, wooty
I
wooty
told you
wooty.
that. I told you that already. I told you.
All right. Yeah. Jamal Murray had 31-5-5. By the way, no, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
I,
Cook and drop coverage. Oh no, doesn't
I
matter.
don't
Got to
think
the
he.
rim. Got to the rim.
I didn't enjoy his floor
So
game though. But I mean, if you want to live with that, you
Oh,
can
he
live with
dribbles
it.
a lot. Yeah, he
so
dribbles a lot. He dribbles a lot.
I just can't get down
Boy,
with
oh
it.
boy, that was
Even
one
when
of my issues. Like even because
even
there
when
were
Jamal
moments in
plays
that game.
good, bro, I can't get down with him, bro. He's just
Exactly, and there were moments in the game where, like, yes, you all were handling the game, but he was so bad at times with just processing and just over dribbling, and not like somebody's got to pull him aside and say it is more important for Jokic to have the ball than you to have the ball. And the moment, like he literally understands, like Jokic, let him have the ball, and all you need to do is
Mm-hmm.
work off of him. He will create every open shot you need. He will create everything you want, and he's so unselfish that he doesn't mind if you take 25 shots and he takes 17. But you have got to stop over dribbling like this, bro, because there were moments where you were up 20 and he started like really fucking up the offense
Mm-hmm.
by just over dribbling the ball. That shit is stupid.
I think he's still like that year and a half he missed. I think really that's the biggest thing. It hurt him is that point guard play because there's still some times where he does stuff like that. And again, the thing is Jamal is good enough that his shot making just overrides that stuff so often that he's able to get away with it. And it does the same thing that happened today, bro. Like he gets to a spot and it's like if he's on, he's making everything. But I do think if he had a little bit more of like that Chris Paul, Steph Curry in him, like to let the ball go and run and move and all that stuff, I think it'd be a lot better. But ultimately, too, like Joker had this game today, I think Joker might have like a 45-point game next game because if they're gonna do that to him and try to make him, turn into what they try to turn into in the second half, because this is the same thing the 76ers game during the regular season. They made that adjustment with PJ Tucker, and Joker was in such a pass heavy mode that he didn't like flip that switch fast enough. And he only had 3 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds in the fourth
In the
quarter.
fourth, yeah. And
Right.
there
But
were
again, go ahead.
he could have had 40 tonight too.
Yeah,
That's
he could
facts.
have.
He
I
could
don't
have. So
understand why
Yeah,
he
but
did that.
my problem is hold on. My problem is that like I think someone already said this. I think I don't know. For some reason, people thought this was like the Nuggets fake shooting game, and I'm sitting here trying to like think to myself, right? Like the best offensive player in the NBA, the best offense in the NBA,
For
best
mid
shot
range, it
quality,
was. It
best
was.
shot quality in the NBA, and they can't replicate what they did tonight. That just
At
they
home
legit.
too.
It,
At
It
home
Bro,
too.
legit, it
like
legit,
I was arguing. I'm like, what the
it
fuck are you
legit
niggas
doesn't make
watching,
any
bro?
sense to me. I'm like, you're giving up open threes, you're giving up layups, you're giving up backdoor cuts, you're top blocking, leaving open lanes. Like I don't, and then you're sitting here wondering to yourself, oh, it's a
I
fake
think
shooting game. For
I
sure,
think
there
another
was fluky
But I think
shots that was
it
going
goes
in,
back
my
to what
nigga.
Eli was saying with the
I
whole
think
like his mid
another
range was at like a 70% clip or some shit like that.
yeah.
Like
No. I'm saying replicating 70% is
Do you
crazy,
guys
dog.
want to hear? Do you
Like,
guys want to hear like a? And I think this is important.
no,
One thing that I noticed. One thing that I noticed about Jamal is that when you go under and you force him to his right, he's very hesitant to take that pull up. Right, on the 11 times that LA went under his ball screens, he only took one. Right, he took one jumper. He made it. And then like you see Dennis look to that bench and he was like, "All right, so we're gonna keep doing this," and Ham was like, "Yeah." Like if and this isn't just like something he's doing. He did this game. Like you can go through the course of like every Nuggets game, right? If you go under on him and you force him to his right, he's not going to, for the most part, he's not going to look to take the pull up three for whatever reason. I don't know why he's not comfortable taking that shot. Most shooters are more comfortable shooting pull ups from their dominant side, but
That's a
nah,
that's a
a lot of
that's
right-hand
what
shooters pull up
That's
with
That's
that.
a
not
cringe's
true.
mixed
No,
basketball
no, no.
take,
It's the
bro.
other
That's
way.
a crazy
That was
statement.
the
No,
weird little
right-handers
quirk.
shoot better with their
That was
on
the
the left
weird little
side.
quirk that Jamal Murray had.
It's a lot more natural for a right-handed shooter to pull up on their left than their right.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I'm
because
so
it's just
lost. Why you would
I
say
mean,
when
that?
your shit is wide
unless you're
open.
Ben,
Especially with
unless
his
you're
shot.
Ben Gordon.
Right.
Yeah.
Ben
And then
Gordon used to do that little pull around.
with Jamal's shot, especially since he shoots from the right side of his body as well. So him going right and then trying to it would just be clunky. Like ball right hand and then go up and try to shoot from the right because that's a little clunky for him.
I think another thing was like Denver's offense could have been way better in the fourth, but they just had Aaron Gordon camping in the dunker spot, just allowing AD just to
Yeah.
help off, and that shit was like really annoying because Jokic would just
AG pick
beat
and
Rui.
roll, AG pick and
He,
roll.
well, even then, like Jokic would just beat Rui off the post, and then AD would just be standing right there. Like they got to get
Right.
Aaron
I mean,
Gordon in some actual
they're
actions,
just gonna
bro.
do what the Warriors did, just put AD in the action in the pick and rolls. I think that's just what
Or
they're gonna
They're,
or
do.
they're,
you
they're
could
about
just
to
have
do
him in
that.
some like
I just
reverse
want the
action
record. I
instead of
just want
putting.
the record to show that Anthony Davis got scored on 13 of 15 times from guarding Nikola Jokic,
Oh yeah, he
and
was
everybody said, and
beautiful,
everyone
bro.
said that Jacques Landale is
Facts.
not Anthony
Facts.
Davis and DeAndre Ayton.
Yes,
DeAndre
sir.
Ayton never got scored on 13 for 15 in a game. So I want that to be
Facts.
very
Fucking
clear.
facts.
Want that to be extremely clear, and that's very replicable because most of those shots were in the post or in the mid range, and that dude right there is shooting 61% in the mid range. Man, I'm telling y'all, bro. Jokic, man, this run he's on, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
The nigga is
I'm not gonna lie.
there was just one. He put
One of the
When he
best ever,
blew
bro.
by AD and dunked, I
Oh,
was
that
that
shit was
shit
like,
was insane, bro.
When he got it on the
It's one of the
right side.
best
Oh my
playoff
That
runs
shit
ever,
right
bro.
there was
For by mid
insane.
man,
range.
y'all on three, dick. Y'all niggas weird. It's cool though.
hey,
Nah,
you
you
know
nah,
what's
go
weird.
ahead,
crazy?
twin.
You know what's
Twin,
crazy?
say
Greatness and
what's up
Dare
in
I
greatness.
here, bro.
Just getting the
yo
passenger Nah,
dare
bro.
I say
Appreciate greatness, bro. Seriously,
dare
bro.
I say
No,
he
bro,
was the
when
best he was the best
that's
defender for the Nuggets in the first half. So dare I say it?
he would
Dare
not
I say it,
he
bro?
was great in the first half, but then he got
Dare I
gashed
say
or
it,
whatever
bro?
in a second. But
Yo,
no,
that
look,
guy's
that
defense was crazy.
I ain't gonna hold you. I think when they look at the film, the Nuggets and towards the end of the third quarter, after they were up like 22, they really got lax. And I think they'll see that in their film session. And it's like, granted, the Lakers did really good things. They did make the adjustment, and Rui was great in this game. But at the same time, they got a little just carefree, and it was like, all right, cool,
Wait,
we're in a
Anxious in the
good
fourth quarter.
position. Everything has been easy, yeah, which gave the Lakers momentum. And again, everybody like I don't know who in here is
Wes. So
familiar
who
with my
you?
takes, but
Yeah.
I think it's so important in the playoffs to close quarters
right.
or close halves, and them not closing that third quarter well, I think just
Mm-hmm.
carried over into the fourth, and that's what made this game
Also,
a lot
Because
tougher than it
Malone,
needed to be.
I feel like the whole like Rui
Yo.
Nikola Jokic switch is like such an easy fix in my opinion. Just like
Right.
For sure.
put
What's
AD
good,
in the
Eli?
action.
So you said maybe. So maybe this is just me, but so you saying you feel when you shooting off a ball screen, you feel more comfortable going to the left than the right?
Yes.
Because I
Yeah,
feel.
yes.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
feel
I don't
more.
play
I feel
basketball.
more comfortable. I feel more comfortable taking step backs to the left, or like pound dribble to their left.
I
But
agree.
I don't.
I
When
agree
I'm
with
coming off of coming off of a screen, I'm more comfortable going to my right.
Nah, for
Nah, for
me,
That's
me, I'm
weird.
coming up.
now, granted, I'm not an NBA
I'm more
level
comfortable
player.
gathering. Maybe that's because I don't shoot across my face and I organize pre-shot from right to
Well,
left.
you right-handed, Eli?
Yeah.
But
you.
yeah,
Nah, I'm
Ben
taking.
the
Gordon, you
reason
and you.
that's not
I
as
can
easy
wait,
for
wait, wait.
me.
Are you saying like
I
attacking the
understand.
closeout?
I
You
think
shoot
I
off?
No,
understand what
wait.
he's saying though.
Hold on. You don't have to gather and shoot across your face when you're moving left, because
I'm not
you're.
saying
He
I'm
said
not
move
saying
right. He said
I'm
move.
not saying that. I don't do that. Like I
So
Bro,
again, Eli, if I in a situation where, like, let's say I'm in a position where I'm coming off a screen and I might be turning, it is easier to shoot going to your right.
Oh,
If I'm
Wes.
going away from the basket and I'm turning and I'm shooting back towards, it's easier going to the right for any type of fadeaway. But if I'm going just like downhill off a screen and I'm going into a pull up, I prefer to be coming off my left hand. Now, granted, I'm not an NBA player, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh,
Those
okay.
niggas can do it.
I feel like
Yeah,
I
I want to
like
get back to the
whenever
game. I'm talking about y'all's jump shot.
whenever from no, this is just a basketball point though to try to understand the Murray thing. Whenever I get like we flip the screen, right? And uh we go like we flip the screen and it's towards my left, I always try to spin back right. Just because I feel more comfortable like snaking there. I feel more
Okay,
comfortable
cool.
shooting there.
I
So
Okay.
I
appreciate
don't know.
I
Maybe
appreciate the breakdown of the JV jump shot. But listen, so
This nigga
what
swag.
JV nigga,
what
I was playing. I
I
played
know, I know,
varsity
I
since
know, I know
freshman. You
Are
know
Eli,
we
my
I know
body.
Eli.
are we
Hey,
talking
all right,
about
all
what's
right, all right,
easy?
no problem.
Nah, that shit
Oh,
wasn't funny, nigga.
by the way,
Pick a different.
hey, Wes, did you see Michael Porter Jr.'s two-way value today? I'm just
I
saying, bro.
did. I was, bro. I ain't
Michael
gonna hold
Porter
you.
Jr.
Cook
I
up,
was
cook
Hey,
up,
upset
swipe,
too.
hey, swipe. They
I
don't
was
want to hear
mad
that. Hey,
that they
swipe. They
weren't
don't
on the
want to hear that. They
playback.
don't want to hear that.
cook up, bro.
I was
A
upset that
plus
you
a
weren't in the
plus
Hey,
playback.
20 and a
swipe. Hey,
6-point
swipe.
win.
I'm gonna be honest
A
Hey,
with you,
plus
swipe. Hey,
swiper.
swipe.
20.
They don't even want to hear that.
Swipe,
That Michael
swiper.
Porter
You called
himself
that
went to
nigga a
Coach Malone
two-way
and said, "Hey,
star.
I don't mind
I
not
don't give a
forcing
damn
threes.
what
I
y'all
just
talking
want to win."
about,
But
bro.
hey, he not a team player.
Because
A
look,
plus
Swiper,
hey,
you
20
called
hey,
that
and
nigga
a
a
6-point
two-way
I'm
win.
gonna be
star.
honest with you, swiper.
Nah,
You are
nah,
so
nah,
You are
you are
not validated in
no,
that
it's
take.
swiper. It's like
nah,
you are
nah,
so predictable in the shit that you say.
nah. Yeah.
We literally be in the fucking playback saying we got a whole fucking script for you to say, and you end up saying it anyway. It's so
nah,
fucking.
we really did. We knew because when he got the Rui block, I was like, yeah,
He blocked two
swipe
jump
is
shots, right?
gonna hype that up.
After
But
he
Yeah,
said
again,
Reeves,
he
midstream,
Reeves
did
and
he
Rui.
did
after he
play
said
well.
midstream, I'm gonna go check. He's gonna put out a 2-way tweet, and he did.
I
Nigga
mean,
really did.
that's
Oh, it's
because
just swiper
I
being
mean,
swipe.
that Rory block
You
was
nasty
clutch.
for that
Now
tweet
it was
about
one. I think he did get bitched by LeBron on the lane, but that's LeBron. But
Jokic
that
and
was a clutch
AG.
block though.
By, you said by who? You
Bro,
said he got by who?
he said LeBron.
LeBron?
LeBron.
Oh
No, I
yeah,
said that was
yeah,
one
great,
bad. But at the
great.
end of the day, Michael Porter, he made a good block on Roy.
Man,
That was a clutch
he was
block
shooting
though.
over
Like I don't think
Yeah,
Michael Porter
he
2
was
years
shooting
ago
over
would make that
Austin
Bro,
block.
they
Reeves
It
and
did
was
let
shit
over
too.
LeBron play
Reeves. Like that
like
shit was like
If
that
LeBron
shit
was
was a free throw at
super.
that point.
if they're gonna keep Austin Reeves on him the whole series, good luck.
Please,
no,
good
they
luck.
can't.
Please,
Hey
LeBron
good
yo,
was
luck.
super
that
aggressive
man Michael Porter got to play at least
with those
48 minutes, bro.
spins.
Because if he gonna shoot over Reeves, bro, that's
Yeah.
easy money,
Bro,
bro.
they literally showed the
Swi-
side angle. Like he did not even see Austin Reeves' hand up, bro.
Swiper, do you
He's
think that
6'10".
they
Yo,
should keep
KB,
guarding?
if you gonna make a
Bro,
if you
Eli,
gonna
bro,
make
you
a
talk too much.
I'm talking to
Thank you.
KB, bitch. Yo,
And I'm
KB, if you
talking to
gonna make a
Swiper. Shut
so
up.
talk to Swiper. I told KB to check DMs.
Oh
Like,
my
are you
god.
What up, Watson? Go ahead, speak.
Anyways,
Eli, I don't see nothing, gang.
do you think that MPJ should still like be guarded by LeBron? Because I think LeBron did a good job on MPJ in the second half in terms of shutting him down. Because I don't know his stats in the second half, but I don't think he made
Bro,
any
if
shot.
they're gonna put Rui, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, putting Rui on Joker is not a 7-game adjustment. That I'm not gonna lie, bro. The fact that the Lakers had to make as many adjustments as they did today, like they've been emptying the clip. They already started before the series. Like even the idea of starting Schroeder to go to the guard lineup because they want to put everybody in action and all that stuff. Like the Lakers are already trying to find ways to offset what the Nuggets are doing. They're doing what the Suns did after game 2. So again, man, I know Malone has to make some adjustments, but I'm telling y'all, bro, like, no, we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, it's going to be a dogfight.
Is it in the
Hey,
realm of
Jordan, why are you
possibilities?
down there hysterical, bro? What did
hey,
he lie
hey,
about?
Yo, Eli, what
If
did you
Denver
say?
was the
I
Ravens,
think it was the fact that they
I
had
don't
to
know.
make
I
so
sent you
many
an image,
adjustments
but
tonight.
Well,
But I
they
think
did make multiple.
Where'd
well,
you send it?
but
Like,
Yeah, I
Swipe
think they
at the
made like
same time,
2.
it was a
they
chart.
miscalculated what to do. They just I don't even want to say a
I don't see it, Eli.
miscalculation. Ham is just a freaking he's a flipping idiot when he chooses to be.
But we
Because
could
the
have
three
said
guard
the Rui
lineup was
thing was
always a
predictable.
bad idea. And everybody, like, in fact, since Saturday, I said the 3 guard lineup was going to be
Look,
a.
I said Rui should have been started in the first place, bro. So again, I
So,
think they're
yeah,
going to make that
so
immediately.
I think that's why he did that. But I will say this: if LeBron is going to take that bullshit, fuck ass 3-point shot, if games are on the line, it's curtains.
With
The
GG.
fuck
Murray,
is he
Murray
doing?
you're
having
gassing it,
5.
but it's cool, bro.
wait, wait.
I'm not gassing that at
It's come
all,
to the
Not
bro.
point where
That
we're
gassing
was
it.
gonna
not
live
Sorry,
and
that.
die
not
by
That
gassing
LeBron
it
it.
was like
three-point
Not
50
shot
to
again.
gassing it.
Jordan,
it
you
was
come up
it
here
was
talking
Listen,
about the
50
wrong
to
thing,
something. They
Jordan.
It's
could have taken the
cool.
2
It's cool.
Nigga
Yo,
took
Jordan, I'm
a
not gonna lie
hop.
to you.
He
Yo,
took a
Jordan,
hop
over
step
Jamal
three. You
Murray
talking
at
about
that
some we
too. Like
gassing it in a game where he didn't
I
hit a
just
three.
read your shit. The thing is about the Nuggets defense that was
Yo,
like
yo,
a bit
Wes,
weird.
I'm not gonna lie. That
I
shot
mean,
was relatively similar to a shot that you defended earlier in the year by a certain somebody for
I didn't
similar reasons.
defend Russ
Yes, you
taking
did.
that
It's okay.
shot.
It's okay.
No, I
It's
Like
okay.
didn't.
that's
I
not
you
the
never
worst
heard me
shot.
do
Like I
that.
So
You
don't.
you
never.
didn't
I
say.
You niggas are so predictable, bro. You
So you did. So
anytime
you
I
did.
say
So
anything
you didn't say he
basketball
was looking
related,
for
it
for what?
always comes back to Russ. You niggas are weird.
You didn't say he was looking for the
I
two
didn't
for
like
what
that
way? You
shot,
didn't say
but
that.
No, I did not. That was
Bobby
Naeem's
Why does
20.
that
dumbass, nigga.
matter anyway? Why are you
Fuck
bringing
is
See,
up
you
I
Russ?
don't know
saying?
what I don't know what
But
that
I
I don't
didn't
know what
say
that
that.
means.
That was
Stop bringing up
bin
Naeem,
Russell
and he
bin
Westbrook,
knows it
bro.
whenever
That
bin
somebody
was
say
that
that
favors
was
Grow
shit.
up.
that was
winners.
Grow
that
up.
We
was
don't
a
talk about
that was
losers,
a bad
bro.
shot, bro. That was just a bad
Yeah,
shot, bro.
We're
it
not
was a
talking about
bad
as
shot.
Paul
fucking
George would
But I've
say,
losing
seen him
this
take
that was a
in
worse,
this
bad
bro.
shot.
space,
So it was a
bro.
bad shot. Yeah, for sure.
It was a bad
This
shot.
is for this is about players who impact winning, not
Jordan, I
who
want to hear how
impact
you feeling
fucking
because I know
losing,
you was
bro.
in Shub's
Jesus.
face.
I'm. I
And
What?
feel. I feel like.
It's
I
even
feel
I
more.
think
It's
losing
even
fine.
takes
more
Like
over.
I
knowing that it
don't.
was
I don't
over
feel like.
Jamal
I
Murray.
feel like more towards the middle than I.
I think you should feel fine.
Yeah, I think I feel more
Look at
towards
these
the middle
laughing
than I
emojis,
think
nigga.
the extremes. Like,
I think game two is the hinge
yeah,
point,
yeah,
Jordan.
I
I
agree
think
with
if
that.
y'all win game
I
two,
agree with
everything
that. Like
everything
I
back in
feel
the
like, and I put this in KB's tweet in response to KB's tweet. Like I feel like a lot of the people who picked whoever they picked coming into the series are like retreating to their corners as far as how they're looking at this game. Whereas I think it's pretty. I think it's fair to say, based on whoever you picked, whichever team has more clear adjustments that they can make to have an advantage in the series. But I think it converges in the middle, and it's just going to be a tough series. That's kind of where I'm at. Like I don't think it's like, oh, well, the Lakers.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, KB. I'm not playing around with LeBron, bro. They need like just if they need to go up, not need to, but like ideally go up 2-0, go split it in LA. Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, that's
Like,
yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
I'm not like, oh, well, we played terribly 3 quarters and only lost by 6. That means we're gonna go automatically win the series or automatically win game 2. No, that's not how this shit works. Whereas, like on the flip side, I think it's the same. I don't think it's conclusive like that, cut and dry either way.
I think one thing just
Hey,
going.
Jordan, all four players showed up today, which was
Yeah,
great. I
yeah. I
actually
thought
love
I
that
wish
everybody
Brian would
Now
have.
balled out.
that was really
I
But
refreshing
the
wish
thing is,
Brian
the
to
would have been a
see.
Reeves,
little more
Reeves,
aggressive
I'm
in
gonna
the
give it to him.
third
Reeves
quarter
was
though.
getting
But
like Reeves was eating off of the pick and roll and the fact that like LeBron was bending the defense, which is fantastic. I just think going forward, they're gonna have to like figure out a way to deny LeBron from getting these switches like this easily because like the defense from the Nuggets today was a bit piss poor, especially in that second half, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie, it was
They
Yeah, they
they
do,
should
it
but
was
just they should
they
just
do
give him
awful.
the
that if
oh
they're up
07
20
treatment.
though. If they get up
They
20 early like that,
I
they
mean,
will do that.
the
That's
game.
why I said in that film session, yeah,
I mean,
because they were super lazy in that
well, I
second
thought
the
we
half.
were.
game
That's
did
the
Yeah,
thing
slow
though.
down.
Like I thought
Obviously,
we
when
They
were
the
got
Lakers
up
was in there, but
22.
like,
Niggas chill.
I thought that's the thing though. Like I thought, even though our transition defense is bad as it is, I thought we were super lazy in the first half, trotting back. Like it was some
Hey
like
Jordan,
yeah.
I bet you nobody scored over 105 points next game.
I wouldn't be surprised, bro. Like
Be a
oh
clanky
no,
yeah,
next
fest.
game gonna
it's
probably
gonna be
be
a
just
rock
like
fight. At
game
least
two,
one rock
you know
fight
what's
is gonna happen.
crazy?
Phoenix Suns.
You know what's crazy, Swiper? I actually think y'all are putting up 120 next game.
I was about to
Definitely.
say I disagree. I'm not.
Yeah.
I know. I actually want to ask Jordan from the
But it's
Lakers
possible
standpoint.
because do you think the Lakers are going to continue to play drop coverage?
Yes.
I think they
Well,
have to.
Yeah, I'm about to say
what
I
were you
think
gonna
they
ask me,
have to.
love?
Let me ask.
Oh,
Well,
What
love.
is
that's
what is
just a home run hit for Jamal if he's on it. But we'll see next game. You know how he be, but I expect it.
What if, from Jordan? Because you say you are still a little bit in the middle. Because as a Laker fan, I already know what the adjustment that the Nuggets are gonna make if they throw Rui on Jokic. Like I think that's their best and most sound decision to make, which is why I'm upset that Ham didn't start
You
that
said
way.
what? So what
But
again? Okay, I'm sorry, couldn't hear the first part.
What did you gather from today that you don't think that what did you gather from today that you believe that will be an ongoing trend that will leave you a bit optimistic about the Lakers enough to be in the middle?
I think I like the 5-man of the 3 front court guys with Reeves and Dennis, and I think D'Lo's leash is going to be shorter and shorter if he continues to not make open shots and not be decisive when he's in the lane. That I think you're going to see some Troy. I think you should have saw a little bit tonight. I'm not talking about heavy doses, but I think you'll see some. Was that a part of your question?
I mean, you're basically answering just any trends that you saw today that you
Trends.
think people.
I think they will continue to have a rebounding advantage. I don't think it'll be as glaring as it was tonight.
And the Nuggets look so much bigger than the Lakers, bro.
Yes, because we played how we play.
The
we
small,
talked about
tiny
that
lineup.
And I
Y'all
don't know if
had
this is a
once
like
again 3 guards.
I don't know what function, and someone correct me if you disagree. Like I don't know what function Lonnie's gonna serve in this series for real. I would kind of rather Troy be out there, but
Bro,
like
No, I say
putting
it ain't
pressure on
like
the
nah,
rim,
them
but he
them corner
wasn't
threes
like
though.
What service is Lonnie going to
that
do?
wasn't what
You
Hit
know what's
corner
crazy?
threes like he
I
did
how
think
he
I
was
today?
think he
functioning
actually be
tonight
great in
though.
the
In
non
theory,
Jokic
putting
minutes.
pressure on the rim, but that's not how he was functioning tonight at all on the court.
He was better than D'Lo tonight.
Well, no, for sure he was. I mean,
Everybody was
that
doing a
wasn't
little
a
bit.
high
Nigga,
bar though.
everyone was better than
Nigga,
D'Lo tonight.
everybody
That
was
wasn't
better than
even a
D'Lo
high
tonight.
bar.
And he was doing a little bit of a better
Lonnie
job
was
than D'Lo.
ass tonight,
He
dude.
made a
I ain't gonna.
oh,
couple
by the way,
like
I
contested
meant to tell
corner
y'all, Jordan.
threes.
And
This
he
all
is
the
had two
small,
terrible turnovers.
Terrible
and
turnovers.
yeah.
all the
I meant
Like
small.
to
unforced
tell
terrible turnovers, and
y'all,
like just
Jordan.
lost the ball. Like just the ball just slipped out of nowhere a couple times. Like I don't know how much of a purpose he's gonna have in this series. So I would want to see him either. How many minutes did he
I'm
play?
not a.
Back to the bench he goes.
I'm not a.
Hey,
I'm not
Jordan.
the biggest Lonnie fan, but I mean
I want
he's
Troy to
cool.
play
I put.
in this series.
I.
Hey,
Get ready
this
That
for
is
the
nigga hit a
Tristan has
3,
to
bro.
play in
Like
this
this nigga had
series.
missed like
Wes.
one
Takes
This
three.
is the
You
first
said you ready
time the
for what?
Nuggets have ever been up on a series versus the
That's crazy.
Lakers.
Nah, this is a different year for sure, bro. Like this is the best. Like I'm super happy. But I was saying, get ready for the Tristan has to play takes.
That's not
So
the answer,
so
bro.
Anthony
That's not the
Anthony
Oh
answer.
Davis
shit.
follows
Nah,
That
what
is
you
Anthony
not
trolling
the
for saying that
answer,
shit,
bro.
bro?
Just give me a little bit of.
I am not trolling. That literally will be said
It
in
will be.
context.
It's been said.
the answer in
Jokic
this series.
will break records that
That's
like
not the answer.
nobody
Just
thought would be
That nigga
possible if
legit
Tristan
might
is
have
guarding
3
give
him.
me a
points.
little
I mean, obviously, this is
Troy.
not the answer, but it's gonna be
Give me a
said.
little Troy. Give me the five. Give me more of that 5-man group. Give me better, like just effort in transition. Give me not 3 or 4 turnovers. You just lose the fucking basketball.
Jordan, these are things I said earlier that was gonna happen to you niggas, and them niggas was in there like
Which part?
laughing about especially the transition
Oh
part.
yeah,
And I was
yeah.
like,
Like
yo,
the
you
transition is
niggas
going to be a
can't.
problem. I don't think it'll be this bad moving forward, but it's going to be a problem.
Bro, Draymond was doing this
Yeah, yeah,
constantly the last series,
I don't
but
think. I don't. I
And
didn't
it's
you
think
know
he
who
was
the
like.
but you know who the biggest culprit is though, goods? It's that man Anthony
yeah. Trotting.
Davis, the biggest
Anthony
culprit.
Davis was
He be
getting beat.
Yeah.
Like he,
lollygagging down the court.
And how many times throughout the whole play? I don't know. If it's an
He
anomaly
really
or
don't
whatever.
like
Like
that
how
nigga
many
swipe.
times throughout the whole playoffs have you noticed one of our guys is being on the ground and it's a 5-on-4 for the other team when they're in the court? It's
Yeah, that's
happened at
right.
least
every
20
game.
times in
See,
the playoffs.
but you know who started that though? Like in modern NBA, really, for me at least, my noticing is LeBron because LeBron used to do that to everybody. As soon as somebody was down on the
Yeah.
court, he would
Yep.
run every single
Yep.
possession.
And it's happened at least 20 times for versus
Hey, bro, I'm
playoffs.
not gonna lie, Jordan. When Jokic and LeBron started going back and forth, I almost cried. I'm not
No,
gonna
they
lie,
was
bro.
balling, bro. It was good to have all 4 of them show up.
Yeah,
Yo,
it was.
Eli, address
Yeah, it
it.
was really those. It
That
was
was
really
peak
those two
hoops.
going.
That was peak
I
It
hoops.
was really
want
those two going at it, bro.
Yo, Eli.
all 4
It
of them
was
And
really.
showed
It
up,
was really.
Eli.
It was
and
really number
All
6 and
4 of them
15,
showed
dog.
up, bro.
That's who had a duel, guys. That's what was happening, bro.
I'm
take
gonna be I'm
Eli,
gonna be
bro.
really honest right now.
criminal. Anthony Davis push
They
shot.
don't
Eli
like
is
that.
in love
They
with
hate
Anthony
that.
Davis.
No,
Oh
because
my
you niggas
god,
just hate him. Like it's
Yo,
very
Swiper, do you
fucking.
hate AD?
No, I actually love him. I
Yes.
wish he was on our team.
It's so funny, bro.
Nah,
That
leave
nigga
him that
Swiper
one.
post.
Mm.
That
low
Oh
nigga
no, I
life
Swiper
absolutely do.
clown.
before
Yeah,
the
they
They would
gonna
have
shut down, but
they
it's
would have
cool.
2 championships at
Space
least by now.
Crashes. That nigga Swiper posted. He posted AD's. He posted. He posted Jokic's stat line, and then he posted LeBron's. He was like, "Playmaking duel, playmaking
Playmaking
masterclass."
dude
I'm
is
thinking,
crazy.
yeah, one nigga. Damn, yeah, they're the only two guys who play really
I'm a
good.
LeBron fan. I don't understand why that's weird. So sit back and relax, Eli.
Yeah.
Nah, but how do you like
You a
LeBron
fan
being
of the
an
Nah, but I
Lakers
enemy?
think
fan? I don't
The
understand.
enemy, there ain't no such thing,
But
bro. I don't.
it's
Y'all,
definitely gonna
Lakers
be a
don't.
lot of.
Hell
No,
nah.
no. Lakers will never take my Bron joy. That's never gonna
Yo,
happen. I don't
Cypher,
care. I don't
stop
care.
muting me, nigga. I want to tell you something, bro. Listen, Jock Lando tweeted and said, I thought he wasn't going to do it to the Lakers. No,
Yeah, I
that's
know. I
Did he
saw.
really tweet that?
I
He
love
sure
Who the fuck
Jock
did.
is
Lando
this?
so much.
Crazy.
Bro, come on, bro.
They
So
said
Cooking, bro.
because
He's
he got
cooking.
he got mad because they said he was getting cooked and they said Anthony Davis won't let it happen.
That's
He's like,
so corny though, cause like nigga, you're at home. Like
Did
you
Landale
trying to.
block him 3 times in a game or no?
first off, he
Jokic did not